Overclockers, and welcome. Oh, screw this. Where's A-Pack when you need him?
Hello everybody and welcome back to Epic LAN 40 here in Kettering. I am joined as always by Larimbo, no I'm joking, this is Promaria, who joins me to cast what is apparently already an 0-2, Molten versus Lilipadd. That's actually a 0-0, so it's your teammate Molty.
It is, yeah. Very excited for this, very close in MMR range.
Yeah, should be.
Lilipadd known to be a bit on the cheesy side of plays. Molten doesn't mind cheesing every now and again.
I've seen him cannon rush,
yeah, definitely. So we could be in for an explosive series here, as we are already in the lobby.
Yeah, we're going to get straight to it, I think, as we hop in now. I'm going to click good to go. Yeah, and it should be a really good series. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah,
I've heard some strategizing down in the player area.
Potentially short and sweet, but they're going to be exciting nevertheless.
Yeah, absolutely. We're loading into Oceanborn, which, as I said, is the blue map with the shark on it.
Yeah, it looks very pretty. Looks like we are now going into the game.
Yeah. Spawning in the bottom right of Oceanborn LE, playing in the purple for Gold M is Molten.
And spawning in the top left position, playing at the Zerg, Lilipadd or Goober 2.
Goober number 2, that's right.
Not sure if they're part of any team or not.
I think they officially are on V-Fish.
Okay, V-Fish.
Yeah, do you know V-Fish?
I do not know V-Fish.
What is this?
As we do see a drone coming across the map, presumably to pop down that hatchery.
Looks like it as we hit 300 minerals and there goes the hatch. Okay, now
there it goes.
Is Molty gonna see it? So if we switch to Molten's vision.
But a bit of a spoiler here, I would expect a Forge to be coming down pretty quickly. Molten, he's aware of Lilipadd's strategies, and
he's blind countering.
Well, moment of truth, but it sure looks that way.
Listen, if he's got any scruples, this will be another gateway.
The Forge goes down. Molten now going to the base. He's no natural. Gonna just go and scout. That drone was going across the map there. Molten scouts both drones going across the map, and from my position, I'd say I know exactly what's up.
So he knows what's happening, but can he hold it? That's the question.
I'd say so. I mean, he's already got the tools needed for it. There's no Nexus going down. He's already got his Forge completing. He's just going to put down cannons and, you know.
Doesn't even look for the hatch. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. I would have liked cannon in front of the base.
Like here somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Does scout it now, just to stop that like spine walk kind of on the queens.
Yeah, I see what you mean. At the moment though, spines can kind of siege the forge and the gate.
So if you put the battery behind the wall and
the cannons in front,
yeah, exactly.
But
Zealot's already out, chopping away at this spine.
Yeah, good cancel on the spine.
Yeah.
Oh, I was losing this
as the overload.
Yeah, I think that's dead.
Yeah,
I'm trying to watch both pieces of action. That's the overlord down.
Great start here by Molten.
Yeah, doing a really good job getting that Zealot in a really annoying spot between the the hatch and the spine. The other spine
needs to run away with the Zealot now, Mike.
Yeah, it doesn't quite lose it actually. Very nicely done from Molty.
Yeah, it does need to be careful though. He needs to get these batteries up and maybe some more cannons as he is doing.
Lilipadd needs to get this spine routed ASAP.
Yeah. Stalker coming out now. I
think I would put it more towards the top and try and hit that gateway down.
Yeah.
The Forge doesn't really threaten anything. Like obviously in this position we can kind of poke at at the gap in the wall, but the gap in the wall is actually not that scary. Getting the gateway down means there's no more stalkers coming, which is good. ultimately, though,
I mean, this is what I was saying about the having the cannons at the front. The cannons now aren't doing anything while his wall under siege.
yeah,
I mean, if they were out the front, they don't do stop this.
yeah.
But we
So,
do have a Immortal along the way now.
More spines moving up. Both of these will target down a cannon, though Molten already has 2 cannons and 2 batteries.
Yeah.
Lily going with the Lings on the Stalker, so the Stalker is down. The cannons are completely unhit, though. And I think they will be for some time. That one taking a bit of poke so far.
Yeah, first cannon's going to go down here, but with more batteries and the Immortal coming out, it's still going to be a tough battle here for Lilipadd.
Yeah, for sure. I would have liked to see maybe Ling speed, but yeah, that's that one. For game number 1, like you said, short and sweet. We're done in just under 4 minutes. So we're going to hop into game number 2.
I don't dislike the idea there from Lilipadd. I mean, I still think it might have worked, even though it was blank outed if the execution was slightly better. I mean, if, as you said, you'd put the spines at the top to get the gateway first, and then make a big hole there for the Lings to just fully send it into the main base.
Yeah, and one thing, I'm going to out myself here. I've played the build a little bit.
Yeah.
You can get speed behind this, and it's actually like quite nice to have. You can kind of sneak through, get the Ling speed behind it, and it's kind of quite surprising. And then as soon as you get that hole in the wall, in this case it was through the forge, like I said, I would have gone through the gate.
Definitely.
You can kind of get that wraparound on these kind of quite awkward units, the Stalkers and the Immortals are so awkward.
And without a Nexus there as well, there's no overcharge of a battery.
Yeah.
They're going to run out really quickly. We already saw the Stalker go down. So I think it was still a playable position there from Lily if she'd have just made a few better strategic choices, as you said.
Yeah, completely agree. An interesting one. We're going to hop into Alcyone for game number 2.
We are, yeah. I'm interested to see what Lilipadd does here. You know, she knows that Molten's probably going to open Gate Forge again. Is she going to try and Ling Flood against that? Is she going to try and proxy at it? It's just, I just don't really see it working again. So
yeah, it's an interesting point. Obviously, there's no reason you can't do it again, but Molten is going to do the same scouting and then reactively forge behind it. And I think the forge, even if it's something different and weird, doesn't actually put you that far behind.
Yeah, definitely.
So we will see.
Spawning in the bottom left position, currently 1-0 up, the purple Protoss playing for Team Goldmasters, Molten.
And spawning in the top right, playing in the blue for Vengeance Fishing Club, that's what VFish stands for.
Excellent.
Is Lilipadd, though in this case, Goober 2.
As we do see the gas first coming down here.
Yeah, I think this was a 17 gas, right? So this will be... Okay, hatch. Cool.
Well, you're the resident Zerg expert here. Please enlighten me on...
I don't know if I want to. I'm worried that someone else is watching the stream. This is secret heart tech. This is gas. Gas hatch. Let's see how it plays out.
Okay.
But this is this is a patented build of mine.
Right.
I don't think it works against Protoss, but we will see.
So Molten's going to come in here, see the early gas, see the late spawning pull, but see the natural at a normal timing. What do you think? He hasn't gone for the Forge this time.
No, gone straight for that Nexus.
Yeah.
The question is, and this is how the build works, does he know that the gas is early? Because, and this is true even of Zerg players, I'm not just slandering Protosses here, if you don't play the race, you don't know what looks weird when you see it. So when you go in and you're like, I'm sure something's weird, but you're like, oh, this could just be normal gas timing.
I think Molten would have picked up on this. He usually does pick up on gas timings like this, and I would be very surprised if I didn't see a Stargate coming down, because I think he's probably thinking roaches.
Okay. And there you go.
Yeah, as we see. So I would be, I'd expect to see this Stargate dropped almost immediately after this Cyber's done.
So he did bring the probe home, right?
So that's really
sneaky.
As we do see that Stargate going down.
Yeah, this is sneaky. So I was thinking that he brought the probe home so that he wouldn't get a chance to rescout.
Yeah.
But having hidden it, obviously now he can get that free rescout on the Roach Warren and be 100% sure. That's going to even help him like choose between Void Ray versus Oracle and that sort of thing too.
There we go. Yeah, excellent play here by Molten. As he does come in, see the Roach Warren. Does Lily cancel it now?
I would 100% cancel this.
Yeah. I would still sticking with it.
Yeah, and starting the Roaches. I would cancel it. I think there's some value in not cancelling it but not using it.
Yeah.
Like you just make it and just, you know, they scout it finish, and then they're like, huh, but now you're not using it. I think there's some value in that.
I mean, interesting that Molten went up to 3 gates straight away without and still hasn't built a Void Ray. I think that's probably a slight mistake.
Yeah, Void Ray only starting now.
Yeah, a bit late. Is it a full wall? So he has full walls. Yep. I like this choice. But, yeah.
But this is all of his gates at the front, though, with only one pylon to power them. So if this gets biled out, are we not out of production apart from these Voids?
But do we need anything more than Voids against this? It's not... There's not that much army here from Lily.
No, because they're actually switching back into droning.
Exactly.
But he doesn't know that, so
no.
I think in a way, Lilipadd has kind of played themselves, and if they just stuck with just like spamming lings, it would have been maybe better, but I'm not sure. So actually, Molten cancelled some of that wall. Files on these.
Oh, he's got to lose it. Yeah, it needs to be quick here. Yeah, nice overcharge there by Molten.
Yeah, I think Lily needs to get on top of that battery, because this is just a waste of time. Filing their own lings is rough. I think the Void Ray is just going to sit up here for too long.
Definitely.
Banking behind this is not great.
There we go. 4 minutes 21, slightly longer than game number 1, but as we predicted, short and sweet series here.
Sweet. Yeah, I think I'm not going to say what I think, because I've told AC to play this build as well. So
right.
Hopefully no one is watching stream and listening in. We'll see.
I think from a Protoss perspective, though, I mean, you're always going to put that Stargate down. I think it's a very difficult ask for the Zerg to win in that position.
Yeah, there are variations of this build that will hit before a Void Ray can get out.
Okay.
And in those times, the win condition is depowering the Stargate, and you just that Void Ray never gets out. You know, sometimes an Oracle can get out if they've gone for that choice instead, which is fine.
Yeah.
And it kills a lot of the Lings, and obviously the Ravagers have less armor, so they kind of die to Oracles pretty quickly.
Yep.
But then you run out of energy on the Oracle, and now it's a paperweight. There's variations on the build that I think are better, but you know, I think that Molten would have seen through those straight away.
Yeah, definitely.
I think a variation when you're going for a bit of a mind game is definitely a better play.
But great defensive play there by Molten. You know, he got the information all the time. He went back in with a rescout with a probe that he didn't, and overall really nice. It was just, you know, solid defence there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, in the nicest way, you can't really let the Protoss rescout. You need to be really sure that you know where that probe is and where it's going.
Definitely.
Because in a game like this, it's all about information and you know, scouting the Ling count, which the probe saw. You can scout the Roach Warren, which the probe saw, or you know, more gas mining, which the probe saw. So all of these things really just gave too much away, and then Molten had quite an easy read, quite an easy hold, all things considered.
Definitely. Not really sure what else to say about that series, to be honest.
No, that was it. Short and sweet. We're done in like 8 minutes, 9 minutes maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully the next series between Ren and Magico will be much longer and a bit more entertaining.
I think that's a TVT. Ren, I think, is a bit fickle in his race choices, but Magico's a solid Terran. Yeah. So I think that's a TVT, and those tend to go a bit longer. But yours against Raza maybe didn't go so long.
No. Game 1 was pretty close. It made him sweat a little bit, but then Game 2 was over a similar fashion to that. Yeah.
Okay. So we will be back shortly with Ren Magica, and that should be a good matchup.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing everyone here again.
Yeah, I hope we can get you back.
Always welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Hello, overclockers, and welcome. Oh, screw this. Where's 8-Pack when you need him?